Okay, so I was in Iceland 2 weeks ago in March 2020. And yes, Iceland is an absolutely beautiful country and I would recommend anyone to go. But something else you might be wondering, what are the prices like in the supermarkets? And I give you a clue, it's quite high. So I'm going to give you a few tips along the way, along this video, so make sure you stay tuned. And also I'm going to be showing you some prices in the supermarkets in pounds and dollars. So it can give you a point of reference and you can kind of check and see what the prices are like. You can prepare. I'll give you some advice for the things which are cheaper. It'll be helpful if you're traveling to Iceland, or even if you're interested, you can sit along and watch. Okay, so now time for tip numero uno, number one. So stay away from 10-11. Why? The prices are sky high and they will milk you for all the money you have got. So my personal favourite is Bónus. This is probably the cheapest supermarket in Iceland, and the prices in 10-11 can be 3, 4, 5 times higher than what they would be in Bónus. And yeah, so stay away. But there is one catch. The opening times for Bónus are not the best. So it usually opens at around 10 in the morning and shuts at 5 or 6 in the evening. So you have to be careful when you're shopping and you need food. Make sure you can go during those times, or you might have to pay ridiculous prices like £500 or $600 for a baguette. So be careful.
Right, okay, so here we have the prices in 10-11. This is the expensive supermarket in Iceland. And as you can see, £3 for a bar of Milka. That is absolutely awful. In England, you'd probably expect to pay £1 for that. So the prices of similar things can be 3 or sometimes even 4 times more than what you'd expect even in Bónus, which is the cheaper supermarket. Again, £3.30 for a bag of crisps, or nearly $4, or just over. Again, it is not good value for money at all, and they will really try and rip you off. So be careful. Make sure you can get to Bónus in the opening times, or you will have to pay really bad prices. So stay away from 10-11.
Right, now that I've just shown you the prices for 10-11, you might be thinking, I don't want to go to Iceland anymore. But wait there, I'm going to show you the prices in some of the cheaper supermarkets, and you might be pleasantly surprised.
Okay, so here now we have the prices in Bónus, and as you can see already, the prices are a lot cheaper. I've brought up the comparisons for you and calculated them in pounds and dollars, of course, from Icelandic krona. And most of the things are half or if not cheaper than what they are in 10-11. So again, please remember tip 1, do not shop in 10-11.
Right, so now tip number 2. Something which is not really going to save you that much money, but is something which is quite important and something which a lot of the locals from Iceland preach about a lot. So don't buy bottled water, okay? So Iceland has some of the best tap water in the world. It really is. You can taste how pure it is. In fact, when I came back to England and filled my glass up and had some tap water, it was not nice at all. You could taste the chemicals. It just was not nice at all. So second tip, don't buy bottled water. All tap water in Iceland is perfect. I think, don't quote me on it, I think it comes from glacial water, so you're not going to get much better than that.
Okay, so now I just want to show you some of the basic products, just to show that there are a wide variety of things, and you can get actually some pretty well priced things. So there's no need to worry about the variety of food and things like that too much. You can obviously get all of the basics, so pasta and rice if you want to make your own food. That will really save a lot of money. Because if you go into a restaurant in Reykjavik, the cheapest meals are £15 at least for an okay meal, or a decent meal you probably are going to have to pay £20 or $25, obviously an Icelandic krona. So of course I would recommend going into Bónus and having a look at rice and pasta and veg and fruit and things like that. But one thing to watch out for, the chicken is very expensive. I'm not sure why. Maybe they don't have any chickens, but you're looking at about £11 for a kilogram of chicken. So that is probably double what you'd expect to pay in England anyway. So yeah, you might want to go vegetarian for the week. But not to worry, there are cheaper alternatives of cereals and main branded things. So chocolate and cereal and things like that. Soft drinks is an important one. So you can get a can of Pepsi Max for 50p, which strangely is cheaper than what you would pay in England. I'm not sure why, but Pepsi Max is very cheap. And large bottles for £1.50, 2 litres. The same for Fanta, things like that. So that's actually a decent price. One last thing to note, which is quite important, meal alternatives, they do have ready-made meals. So here you have lamb and potatoes for around £6.50. Tikka masala for £5.87. And you will be paying around £20 for this in a restaurant. So if you want to save money, head to Bónus and get these ready-made meals. They may not taste as good, but it will save you a lot of money, so it is worth noting.
Right, now it's time for tip number 3. Some of you might complain and say that this is not a tip, but basically what it is it if you expect the prices to be way higher than you could ever imagine, you will not be disappointed. So this is something which worked for me. I expected the prices to be, I don't even know, like 3, maybe 4 times higher than at home. Because that's what I'd heard. Sounds a bit stupid, but you'd be surprised. So when you get there and you do a shop at Bónus and it's roughly what you'd spend at home, or maybe a little bit more, then you think, oh, that's okay. But if you expect the prices to be a little bit higher and you come, you might get a shock. Okay, so now it's the end of the video. If you liked it or enjoyed it or have any questions, ask in the comments, fire away. I'll be happy to help with what I can. And also, please like and subscribe. It'll make a big difference. Thank you very much for watching. Right, so